Well, most high school seniors are hanging out with their friends or they're focusing on their homework and, they're just trying to get through to graduation. But there is a Young Valley woman who has already found her professional passion, making an impact as a yoga instructor. And Tess is joining her at the new Biltmore Yoga Studio with more on her unique pursuit. Good morning.
Good morning. It's not often that you see someone who's still in high school who's also teaching a hot yoga class. And don't worry, she's got the okay to miss school at Arcadia High right now just for TV. She normally obviously would not teach during class hours, but this is Megan Bleem. And yes, pretty incredible. Earlier this year, she received her certification to be a hot yoga instructor here at the Biltmore Studio. We're going to bug her. Can we chat with you real quick? I'm sorry to interrupt. We're going to let Laura continue the class. Come over this way. Tell me about how this even came to be. Where did your passion for yoga begin?
Oh my goodness. My passion began when I knew that sometimes life gets hard, and I think that if you get back into your focus and get back into focusing into yourself, that's really what matters. And here in yoga and just breathing and taking the time and honoring what you need on a particular day, that's really important to me. So
now you have to do 200 hours of studio time to get your certification. You did that while being a junior at Arcadia High, now in your senior year. Was it hard to balance? I mean, people are looking at this going, how did she find time to do that with her studies?
You know what? I like a big pile on my plate, but I think that the hours that I did do were on the weekends, so it was nice and able to keep a balance between that.
That is awesome. Now it's interesting too, and you like to talk about this because you want to let other girls know there's hope. Yoga became an escape for you because you were dealing with an eating disorder.
Correct, yes. I was dealing with an eating disorder for 3 years, and it wasn't until this summer that I got help, and it was there that I realized that this is such an important practice for me, and it should be for everybody else.
I love it. I love what it does for you and what it can do for others. We're going to let you get back to teaching.
Awesome.
I'm going to speak to Laura, who happens to be her mom, and the owner of Biltmore Studio, so you can understand where the passion also grew at a young age. You must be so proud to see her.
I'm going to tell her to turn down the music.
Megan, turn down the music.
She's jamming in here. I'm so proud of her. I'm proud of her as a daughter. I'm proud of her as a teacher. She's had quite a journey. It hasn't been easy for her, but I think all of us come from a journey in such a past. So I always tell her, your past doesn't define who you are in the future. So she continues to struggle with a couple of things and the stress of being a high school student, but she's found a little bit of a vacation or a relief when she comes to the studio. I find a lot of us do, yeah.
I love it. It's inspiring me. I'm like, gosh, I want to give yoga now a try because, just seeing her and what it does for her. And that's sort of what you guys preach here at the Biltmore Studio. Yoga is not just an exercise, but it is a being, it is a moment, it is that release.
It is, and it's all about the intention that you set for your practice. So yes, you will detoxify, the weight loss is great, but when you get to a higher level where you can come and meditate through each of the movements, you find such peace at it, and you really start to tap into that inner self, your inner you.
I love it. So how many classes a week does Megan teach?
She teaches right now 4 a week, and she subs quite a bit depending on her busy high school schedule.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And she has intentions of going to college, of course, next year. Thank you very much, Laura. And no doubt, whatever she tackles, I know that she can do it because she's already inspiring as a high school senior. Can't wait to see what else she does. Just, again, proof that, hey, if you set your mind to it, you can do anything, guys. Pretty cool.
Absolutely. And whether she continues in this professionally or she just has this tool in her back pocket to cope with everything that life brings, she is really ahead of the game. Tess, that's awesome. Thank you.